On today's episode, we're installing Freedom Coast T-Track rails on our GFC. Let's get it. We've had our Go Fast camper installed on the back of our 2022 Chevy Colorado for about 7 months now, and I'm going to say that the functionality to weight ratio is off the charts with this thing, like off the charts in a good way. I've been slowly upgrading this thing, and one of the things that's been on my mind for a while is to find a way to add some mounting capacity to the inside of the camper. Well, just a couple months ago, a company called Freedom Coast announced a collaboration with GFC in which they were going to adapt their existing L-Track system to the GFC camper. In the case of the GFC, they've developed some L-Track that's coped on the mounting side and it matches the radius of the GFC frame. This, of course, opens up a ton of mounting possibilities to include the adaptation of Freedom Coast's existing mod mount system, which is pretty trick. Installation varies a little bit depending upon the production date of your camper. In our case, our camper came installed with the old style rubber well nuts, which do have to be removed. Removal is pretty easy. Just remove the 1/4-inch bolt and then slowly pry the old rubber well nut out of the accessory hole. Those well nuts have to be replaced with riv nuts. We happen to have GFC's V2 Pro upgraded plus nut kit on hand, which converts these accessory holes to 5/16-inch riv nuts. GFC's plus nut kit does come with a basic installation tool seen here, and it makes pretty quick work of the installation process. With the plus nuts or riv nuts installed, at that point, it's just a matter of lining up the Freedom Coast rails and torquing them down with the included hardware. At the same time we ordered this lower rail kit, we also picked up a couple of their rail system anchors. I've already got one small project in mind that I'm waiting on a couple more parts for. I should add that I had to contact Freedom Coast directly to figure out what rail kit to order. They were super helpful, and after I gave them my build number, they were able to pull the specs on my camper and make specific rail kit recommendations. I should add that this is something of a sneak peek video and that I only ordered the lower rail kit so far. I'm about to order the upper rail kit as well as a few of their mod mount pieces. Pretty excited about how this turned out. I'm kind of nerding out on the possibilities here, due in part to Freedom Coast sort of making the dimensions of their mod mount system open source. So if you're an at-home fabricator or tinkerer, there are a lot of possibilities here. Of course, we'll do an update video once we get the back of the GFC fully built out. I would reiterate that this isn't only for GFCs. Freedom Coast sells their track in custom lengths with a flat mount, so there's a lot of DIY options here, especially in the bed of your truck. That's all we've got time for today. As always, thanks for tuning in to Trash Panda Garage. Until the next time, get out there, build something.